so happy for Penelope. Yes, girl, have them at your throat. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm just gonna keep on rolling with these episodes. This show has been so good. I just edited the first two episodes. I took a break from watching the first two episodes and I went ahead and edited them and uploaded them. And what I did notice that I missed in episode 2 was Lady Danbury. She was speaking with, I think, Lady Bridgerton, and she was saying that Queen Charlotte is changing the name. So it's not like it's going to be the diamond of the season anymore. It's going to be the sparkle. And I think I kind of just like glossed over that or like didn't register it. So when she said to Francesca, you sparkle, I think that was kind of her way of acknowledging that she's like the it girl of the season, essentially. So I want to see how that kind of goes. I'm still confused on which Bridgerton's getting married this season. Like, is it going to be Francesca or is it going to be Colin? I don't know. But at the end of last episode, Penelope and Colin were kind of outed, and like Colin is trying to help her find a husband, and like that's humiliating. Like that's like embarrassing, to be like, oh, I need help to find a mate because I'm so, I don't want to say undesirable, but like she's not being pursued by anyone really. So it's kind of, I feel bad for Penelope. But I think she's kind of, I have two feelings about it. One is I think she's kind of, I feel bad for her. That's one. And two, she kind of has to get a taste of her own medicine. Like she did people dirty. Now I understand maybe her whole life she's kind of been like outcasted, but like you still kind of go for you come for people. So it's a double-edged sword that I feel, for her. But I do feel bad for her because that's humiliating. Also in the last episode, we saw that Lady Danbury has a guest coming. I want to know who that is, if it's a family member of hers or if it's one of her kids. Because we know she has kids. Like we saw that in Queen Charlotte. So I want to know if like they're going to actually start showing them, even though she's not really like, she likes kind of being away from them now that they're grown, I guess. But I want to see if it's going to be her kids. Also, like, are we going to see Farmer George again? I don't know. That just kind of like came to my mind. Like, are we going to see Farmer George again? Like him and Charlotte kind of interacting because, we did come off of from the Queen Charlotte series. And so they did show him in his mature age in that series. I wonder if we're going to ever get like a snippet of him or if he's ever going to be lucid again. I don't know. Maybe he'll have like a moment of a point where he's like lucid and he can speak to Charlotte, and that'll make me cry. I will boohoo cry with that. But yeah, like I'm just gonna get right into this episode. I cannot wait. I'm just gonna go right in. So here we go.
Colin.
Thank you for meeting me. I apologize for...
Oh, they're re-showing this scene? Are they showing it from someone else's perspective?
I've not been able to sleep. Not been able to eat. I can barely speak.
Huh?
What?
Our kiss.
Oh. Oh, he came... This is just a continuation of the scene. Oh, okay. Oh, somebody is dreaming. I was about to say somebody dreaming. Also, Colin was dreaming that. Oh, he having little wet dreams about Penelope. So that's interesting. So he's dreaming about her, and he's dreaming about being like wanting her.
The Queen has truly granted Francesca her favor. She shall have her pick of suitors. It changes everything.
Perhaps I shall go alphabetically.
She's so interested in finding love. She's like, fine, I'll just find a husband, whatever. That's what you guys want me to. She's not interested in finding love.
Well, I think Penelope is quite fortunate to have you as a friend.
She is, very good acquaintance of families, of course. Are you all right?
Right. So now he's trying to hide his feelings about her. I don't know how I feel about Colin and Penelope, though. Because, like, when someone likes you, they like you. He didn't like her at first. He just liked her as a friend. But I guess that can grow into love. I don't know. I don't know.
And now, great balloons to traverse the skies.
It seems Her Majesty is interested in only one.
The suitor Miss Francesca marries must be rich, must be handsome.
Not her throwing them. Bruh, Queen Charlotte is a mood. She is a forever mood.
Lord Debling spends half his time devoting himself to nature and the other half talking about it. He is a bore. You must throw it like you mean it, Lady Dam.
Like I do.
Let us throw it.
Oh, does she hate her kids that much? She seemed like she liked them in Queen Charlotte, or loved them enough.
I do not think I will grow a belly when I'm a child. I've always kept quite an elegant figure.
See.
Head and body inside me.
Ooh, they're touched.
But first, there is a visitor. For Miss Penelope.
Oh, that's what they wear to breakfast? So, Eloise came to visit her.
It's quite harsh what she wrote about you. Unnecessarily so, I think. I fear it may have been my fault. The rumor about you and Colin got out, but you should know it was not intentional.
I would not reproach you if it was.
It wasn't.
Would you like to come in?
Come in,
A few
Eloise.
books that maybe...
No. Thank you. But I do hope you find what you were looking for this season.
Be friends again, you guys. Oh, Eloise. Penelope extended that olive branch, but Eloise is still she's kind of fighting it, but I think she'll come around. They're besties.
It's good to see you.
Yes, it's good to see you as well.
We cannot continue our lessons.
Oh. I agree.
Good.
Just so I'm clear, what is your reasoning? What happened between us?
No, no, but I assure you nothing of the kind will ever happen again.
They're so awkward now. It's like after that awkward kiss.
You said they cannot continue.
They cannot. Whistledown has written about us. I have embarrassed myself and my family, and if we were to continue, I would embarrass yours as well.
Yeah.
Valid.
In fact, it may be best if we keep our distance for now. I must become serious about my prospects.
I will go and leave you to it.
Oh, I will go.
Penelope, I wish very much for your happiness.
If I secure a proposal, it will be because of you.
Oh. They both have unspoken words they haven't said to each other.
Apparently he only eats vegetables.
Oh, he must be vegan.
Cressida, do you know what people will say if you do not marry this season? If you do not find a husband soon, your father and I will be forced to find one for you.
Are you enjoying the evening, my lord? I would certainly rather be predator than prey.
Yep. Said the wrong thing, girl.
Keep a low profile.
Don't look at each other, y'all.
I apologized for revealing the story about you two.
Oh, I see. Thank you for that.
It is likely, when she feels you are ready, that Her Majesty will introduce you to the highest-ranking lord of all. As with Daphne, you do not have to marry whoever the Queen selects for you. You must simply follow your heart.
I did wonder if there might be some kind of introduction from the Queen. And I'm inclined to think he shall be the best suitor for me.
Because it is easier?
Because I trust the Queen.
Why doesn't she want to seek love? I'm trying to figure out why.
I am Lord Cutbill, the Earl.
Them eyebrows is eyebrowing, y'all. They thick. But yeah, why does she not want to pursue love?
Are you enjoying your evening?
Are you in search of a new prospect to help you find a husband?
You ain't gotta be nasty, bruh. Y'all ain't gotta be mean. Ugh.
Mrs. Montridge.
Girl, she got that thing on. She got that little dress. Go ahead, walk, girl. That's cute, too.
It is the mark of a good man to help a friend in need.
And I'm sure because of your kind-heartedness, she will find herself a husband in no time.
Yes.
Colin wanted to be himself. Okay. So now that's the storyline for the season. They're gotta pretend that they can't be together, but why not? There's no rules to this.
Good evening, Miss Featherington.
Good evening. Although typically only abject failures and social outcasts are allowed.
You will not take pity on a hunted man.
Unfortunately, I require all pity for myself, but I can offer you social contagion in exchange.
Must have done something truly heinous. I've foregone eating the flesh of dead animals, and they barely tolerate me for that great sin.
You do not read Lady Whistledown?
I do not.
That I enlisted an eligible male friend to help me find a husband.
Well done.
For being a fool.
For stepping away from the herd.
He's empathetic. Usually people who are vegans are. They're very, very empathetic to other people's pain, I guess. That's why they don't eat animals, because it's like suffering.
In fact, I find your frankness immensely refreshing.
Oh, not the giggle. Not the giggle. Oh, Colin. Oh, he gonna get jealous. Oh, let her be happy, Colin. She needs to be happy.
And does this man know he is to be your husband?
Lord Debling.
You do not seem to care for nature. Or for animals. Both of which are apparently his great passion.
I love a good fur.
Oh, I would not.
Oh, girl. Peter, get her. Whatever her name is, Crescenda. I can't remember her name to save my life, y'all.
Marrying may be my only way of feeling such support. Lord Debling is good-natured. And most of all, my choice. Will you help me?
Oh, Lord, y'all. This is gonna be so messy. Oh, no. Eloise is, like, in the worst position possible this entire season so far.
Frank, you cannot be in earnest. It smells of, rotted egg.
Do not be so ridiculous.
You might feel a little pressure in the belly.
That's not how this works, but okay. They didn't know that back then.
Chamber pot!
What was that supposed to do? If they didn't throw up, that means they're pregnant? I don't understand.
I did.
Yes, the wig. Yes, girl.
Excuse me.
Oh, they're gonna sneak off together?
How are you?
I'm well.
Oh, is she happy?
Colin, Lord Debling has shown an interest in me. Your lessons worked.
Do you feel some attachment to him?
It is early. He is not unpleasant to gaze upon.
Oh, not her licking the Colin. Pull it together, Colin. Ooh.
Wish me luck.
Colin, let her have this moment, and if you're not gonna make a move, don't ruin her chances.
Have you ever ballooned before?
I have not. Places I favour are so remote, there will be no prospect of returning by the same means. No civilization whatsoever, really.
She's like, I don't care about none of that.
Do you not get on with your family?
Trying to fit in with my family is like trying to force a camel through the eye of a needle.
Uh-oh. Oh, Penelope, I hope she doesn't see them talking. Oh,
Miss
no.
Featherington.
Ooh! Uh-oh. And he don't know any of their little infighting.
I'm about to embark on another trip with no one but my crew. Surely you will not deny me the company while I have the pleasure of it.
Eloise?
Eloise is always in this bad position. Oh.
Did you know they mate for life? I find that so touching.
I love birds. One should not overlook the sparrow.
I suppose one should not.
Oh, y'all. No. Oh, no. Colin's just coming to grips with his feelings. So, he doesn't know how to act upon them yet.
Well, I have just been invited out on a hunt.
Oh, that's important. We saw that in Queen Charlotte. Being invited on the hunt means you're, like, in.
With all these events, I actually miss spending time at home.
Doing what, girl? Doing what?
Steering or not, it seems they might make for useful vehicles to escape the eager mamas present outside.
My apologies. I thought...
Ooh, I like that little outfit she got on. That dress is really pretty.
Because a lady could not possibly have an interest in engineering. I am sorry, but is this tent a balloon? Because you all are certainly filling it with air. This man's ingenuity will drive forth practical progress.
Okay. She has substance?
Did you have another comment, or...?
No. I do so enjoy learning about the passions of others.
Lord Samadani has been living in Vienna, but I asked him to come to London, specifically to meet you.
Oh.
First spark of affection.
Francesca's like the first Bridgerton that's getting married just because she has to. It's not in any desire to. Or she's not even desiring to get married. At least Daphne and Anthony... Well, Anthony didn't want to get married. Never mind. JK.
There is nothing I love more than grass.
She's trying too hard. And he can tell. He can tell you trying too hard, and that's not... He doesn't like that. When she wasn't trying, he was attracted to that, but now that she is...
It reminds me of horticulture in France.
Oh. Ooh, a little windy. We got like a little wind gust going on. I mean, at least he's into her. Everybody wants that, right? Oh no. Well. Colin to the rescue. Colin Superman. I love how they just didn't even, like, Penelope, get out the way. He gonna save Penelope. Penelope, run, girl!
Miss Featherington!
Girl, get up. Hey, Lord Debney saved Penelope. At least he came back, because they all just kind of left her.
That was a thrilling distraction,
Look
was
at
it
her,
not?
Cressida, is that her name? She's mad.
Oh! Ow!
What happened? Here. Let us find you a seat.
These girls are ruthless. Ugh. Aw, Penelope. He's still interested, I think. You kind of messed it up, though. Just be yourself. Be yourself. I love the instrumentals, the soundtrack to these shows. Like Queen Charlotte, I actually like listen to that like in the car. It's so beautiful. I'm trying to recognize this song. To have fun tonight. I love cheap thrills. Okay, now I know it.
Are you escorting me tonight?
More like using you as a shield. I believe this is yours.
He looks like Twitch. If you guys know who he is, he passed away some years ago. That's what he looks like. Oh, don't look at her too hard. She's gonna get all flustered.
Lady Featherington, may I present what Sir Humphrey Davy calls a lamp?
No.
She's like, I could actually care less.
You may think me harsh, Cressida, but if you knew the ways your father is trying to put me under his thumb. He has reduced our allowance by half. We may have to wear these very dresses a second time this season.
Oh, not having to rewear a dress. Oh no. Never that. So they're having money problems too. That's why she's trying to get her daughter married. Everybody having money problems this season except the Bridgertons. Uh-oh, they about to mad dash. About to be the 40-yard dash, y'all. The Lord Deputy. Y'all, don't look desperate. But the fact of the matter is Cressida is just as desperate to get married as Penelope. That part.
In fact, I wish to have 8 children of my own, so my home will always be filled with constant chatter.
If you'll excuse me a moment.
Ooh, it's a lot of kids.
Looking for your other glove?
No. Thank you for earlier.
Well, a nest is just twigs and leaves. It becomes a home when your children are near, which is always, as you carry them with you wherever you go.
Marcus, you are here.
Oh, that's her.
See, you have met my brother.
Oh, that was her son.
It is a pleasure to formally meet you.
Violet Bridgerton. Lady Bridgerton, but out formally.
He's only visiting.
I was not aware you have a brother.
Huh. I'm quite enjoying my time here already.
Ooh, so she has issues with her brother. I wonder, we need a backstory on that. Yeah, because they didn't even, because in Queen Charlotte, they didn't even really, she never really talked about her brother, like, at all. She talked about her kids, her family, her extended family, but she never mentioned her brother, so they must really don't like each other, or I wonder why. We need a backstory. We need the backstory. Girl, don't be spotted with him. He'll ruin your reputation. Can't be spotted with just one person.
Good evening, sir. Forgive me, I was simply...
It needed some quiet. I've been in search of it all night. Perhaps we can enjoy the silence together.
Please excuse me.
Oh, what was that? What was that little look? She's smitten. She's smitten. He's smitten. This is just messy. This is just too much going on, y'all.
I am surprised to see you here. After all, a ballroom is Mama's favourite hunting ground.
Are you telling me you softened towards me because I simply tugged on a rope? I am surprised.
I'm all for brute strength. In fact, I much prefer it to aimless talking. I was married. He died.
Not her being a MILF. Oh, Lordy. Are we going to see an age gap relationship? Would that even be allowed? He's like the same age as her kids, right?
If you are going to be a part of society, you must know you cannot continue to run this place. Members of society do not work. If you shoot as well as you paw, I do hope to see you on the hunt.
You gotta start acting like a noble, bruh. I know you want to, work and have a purpose, but you gotta act like a noble. Oh, Penelope. She feels like she's on the outs again. And there goes Colin talking to people, and
as long as we are honest with ourselves and about our feelings.
Ooh, his little heart beating when he looks at her. Are they gonna be a thing, like, for real, for real? Ooh, she's walking away from him. She can't be seen with you, Colin. I still don't know how I feel about Colin and Penelope.
Lord Debling, I am afraid I have not been honest with you. Grass. I do not love it. I do not hate it, but I much prefer being indoors.
I see.
The person I was earlier today. I was pretending to be someone I am not, and I do not wish to do that anymore. Someone who enjoys society and gossip, even if I do occasionally hide at a soiree. I'm someone who enjoys a good book more than exploring the natural world. Someone who does enjoy watching birds, but specifically from the windowsill, and
being honest.
does not bother you that I do not wish to spend my time exploring the wilds of nature.
Heavens, no. I do not wish to court someone exactly like myself. I want to be with someone who knows who they are and embraces their own peculiarity, as I believe you do as well.
So he appreciates his having differences. And that's what Cressida, whatever her name is, doesn't understand. Be yourself, too.
May I ask you a question, Mother?
Anything, dearest.
As you consider suitable matches for Francesca, what do you hope she finds?
Passion, excitement, a love that is thrilling.
But I thought you believed the best foundation for great love was friendship.
Indeed, I do. It is how your father and I began. To begin as friends and for both parties to then feel more.
And how did you and Father know it was reciprocated?
Because he gathered the courage to ask.
Uh-oh, she about to put two and two together. She put two and two together. But she's accepting of them, like, being in love. Like, she wants her children to be in love. So I think she would be okay with it or encourage it.
Colin.
There she goes. She's watching.
There is a question I have been needing to ask you.
The innate animal impulse that is inside even the most sophisticated of us. Our nature will always win out.
Don't kiss her
It's
there.
Featherington.
Of course.
Mr. Bridgerton.
So she has two of the top guys kind of like vying for her.
But I thought you'd both stopped taking the potion.
We did.
Well then...
She's pregnant. Or, has food poisoning. Either way. Oh, I'm so happy for Penelope. Yes, girl. Have them at your throat. Yes, make them fight for you, girl.
Suffice it to say, this author is captivated. For in the battle between man and nature, it is quite clear that the battle is in fact between man and himself.
All right, y'all. That is an episode, man. This got me. This is the episode that like got me hooked, you guys. So I said it in the reaction, but I wanted to reiterate. Criselda, whatever her name is, I literally cannot remember her name. They keep talking about Penelope and how she's a spinster and she's been in this sort of this season for a couple of years now, and she needs to get married. Cressida is in the same boat. She's been in this season for a couple of seasons now, and she still hasn't gotten married. And her family's having money problems, so she needs to get married too, and she hasn't found anyone yet. So she can make fun of Penelope all she wants to and compete with Penelope all she wants to, but she's in the same boat. So what I really liked about this episode was that we see, I really like what they're doing with Lord Debley. They're not making it, everybody doesn't have to have the same interests. Like what kind of Francesca's wanting. She's wanting someone, I don't even really know what she wants, but she's wanting someone that's maybe interested in music like herself. But Lord Debley's like, look, I have my interests, you have your interests. Like, just be real, just be honest. Like, it's fine. And so Cressida, whatever her name is, doesn't understand that. She's just trying to do whatever she can to get married. And, Penelope being the awkward person she is, she's like, I don't know how to be anything else but myself because, I've never had to go out and do that. So I think that's what's drawing him towards her. And Colin is, he's had a change of heart. And so I said in the first episode, I didn't want Colin and Penelope together because I don't want Penelope to like be like a second choice or to like be with someone that doesn't really like her, but like maybe because he sees her with someone else, then he decides he likes her. But I think they're kind of genuinely growing. And then when I think about the last couple of seasons, like the first season in Daphne and her husband, they didn't really like each other. They were just kind of tolerating each other. So maybe it's okay. Like maybe that can grow. That friendship that Colin has with Penelope, maybe for him it's growing in a genuine way, and not in a I feel bad for you or a pity way, because that's what I was worried about. So as long as he kind of has that arc, I'm inclined to be okay with it. But I just don't want, I don't want it to seem like, he's just being with her because he wants to compete with someone else. But that's not how they're making it seem, so I don't want to suggest that. Again, with Francesca, I still don't know what to make of her of this season. I don't know if they're priming her for next season or if she's going to find her husband this season as well. Because we see Penelope's kind of like the main focus of this season, and so I'm expecting to see at the end of the season she gets married. But they've never had in season 1 or 2 where they had 2 weddings at the same time, where because Daphne married and then Anthony married. So like, are they going to have Colin Bridgerton marry and Francesca Bridgerton marry in this season? Like, I want to see what that is, because it seems like she had kind of a connection with the guy that came out to, get a breath of fresh air. That's the oldest trick in the book, sir. So thank you. I caught that. So I don't know, like, how that's going to go. Also, we see that is Lady Danbury's brother. That's not her son. I was thinking it was her son. So that's her brother, and it looks like Lady Bridgerton got a little, she got a little, little feelings for him. He's handsome. He's very handsome. So we're going to see if her garden going to get bloomed or if her garden going to get plowed or tended to. Maybe that's a better word to say. Plow. Ooh, it's a little rough. But this is the episode, y'all. This episode got me hooked. I cannot wait for episode 4. I'm just going to get right into it. So make sure to leave a comment below what you guys thought of this episode. What are your theories? And I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Bye.